No Man's Skies. We have a little bit more exploring to do. I know there's some stuff to do as a space anomaly. We might look into doing that today. That was weird. Like I ran into something. I'm just gonna take a quick peek at what's available. Feed some critters. That's honestly one of the easiest missions, but for now, I think we are gonna focus on heading to the anomaly. Did also forget that we do now have our freighter, so we will be looking into that. Possibly even looking into how to get a better one. However, for the current moment, we just have to run around the station and get this mission moving along. I know there are a bunch of things I can unlock due to my time. Evidence. I think we do have to talk to them in order, so it becomes this whole thing. Hello? Yes. So I know some people are probably trying to figure out the story with Artemis. As much as I would love to share it, it is the kind of story that you should experience for yourself. I know there are plenty of people out there who have done Let's Plays showing it off. Don't want to be one of those people. Just because this is one of the older stories, and it's a bit near and dear to my heart. Only because when I first started playing, I didn't know what to make of it. Okay, got a couple nanites out of that. I don't remember this. What are you? Hi. You are something. Something that I'm apparently not allowed to know about? Oh look, it's letting me do an exosuit upgrade, why not? Hi. Honestly, the Ingester is probably the best.
Item received.
Or honestly, it even feels like something I can just toss on there right now anyway. Ah. That was not it, but that's an easy enough thing to find, and the quantum computer can be easily purchased. So, not particularly worried about it. Oh, base parts. We do need to build up another stockpile and come back here, because a lot of these are very nice. And if I want to make like a proper, you know, furnished base and all that, I'm going to need a bunch of things. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, it's decorative, but still. The only reason I haven't picked these up are because I believe you just unlock them by doing the missions. And these are nice.
Item received. Item received. Item received.
Endure.
Item received. Item received.
Let's go through here because I do want to have some of the stone stuff. No. Or nada. Okay. Okay, and then they're gonna send me to a black hole because why not? Hi. Hello there. Don't get me wrong, I should ask if my creature is going to be harmed, but I honestly know it's not going to happen. Line up. And that's technically better because we do better versus fire, weaker versus radiation. Firewall. Interesting. Yep. Out. Okay. Probably gonna have to do Alpha Strike in order to do it. Oh, okay, so you are quite tough. Hopefully you have something. There we go. Not strike related. Okay, you don't have any healing capabilities, which... Weak to frost. You're supposed to be tough against radiation, but it doesn't appear to be. So we're gonna go a little heavy. Should take him out. Hi. Let's try to get a turn. Okay, combat effectiveness goes up. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. Close him up. And this, and I believe it's a plant-based. Yeah. Boiling Rain. Okay, so I am weak to their stuff, but you build up. So, as long as they don't have anything that's overkill, plus 100% dodge chance, that is a problem. Oh, but apparently they did not. That's interesting. Effectiveness. We've got the extra manpower. Let's Boiling Rain. There we go. Easy enough. Like some of our rewards, even though we're not going to be using most of them. Yeah, not gonna worry about that for now. Some of them look so freaking good. Like, fun. This thing looks like it's powered by lightning. Actually has proper back housings. So, as much as I don't like that the windows are clipping, you can't get around that. Literally, the entire thing is very beautifully done. Bunch of plants. These are the refiner unit. Then you come up here, and you have your mission control, your multi-tool archive, and the bed. So, like, yeah, it's really, really well done. Sorry, I don't mean to be showing off your stuff without asking, but it is absolutely beautiful. Makes mine kind of look like a piece of junk. That's an... Again, a lot of people are a lot better than I am. Should get reached out to by Artemis. Low. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. You're kidding me. I'm not allowed to have my freighter here because he doesn't have the right warp drive, even though he was just here. Okay. Go get blown up. For those of you who don't know, going through a wormhole does damage. So this is going to knock bits off my ship, and hopefully it doesn't drop me immediately into combat for my troubles. Because I've had that happen before. Okay, somebody's in trouble. Of course, somebody's in trouble, and I have no way of knowing where. That's problematic. Drop through the black hole. Watch my engines blow out or something. Okay, what's broken? Okay, I'm gonna head down. Beam aboard. I forgot that I do need to
Shield
pop.
down.
Yes, yes, yes. Microprocessor. Metal plate's actually one of those easy things to do.
Component repaired. Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Good for you. So many of those are not really that important comparatively. Not mistaken. Yep. Hi, people. Captain? Okay, let's head this way. Excuse me. Is there a reason I cannot? Hmm. Quite a bit. Hop in, hop out, get ourselves switched over. Copy anything right now. Is dihydrogen might be our point we need, but anything else? Nope. Of course not. That would make too much sense.
Technology recharge.
Okay, let that go until it crashes. Grab one of you to actually use you for your proper intended purpose. see. How much of a pain is to make the hydraulic wires? Do you need salt? I don't know. Let's see. Yep, no salt. Okay, for now, we're doing mini tubing.
Technology recharge.
Items that are on. Right. We need to go. Okay, more silver than I need. There we go. Gold. More gold, come on. I know gold's important, but I do actually need, I believe it's what, trinium? Here we go, proper asteroids. Sir, you realize you're never gonna beat me in a fight. Okay, just make it freighter. Hi. Boom. And pop. They are quite fast, but they're not really gonna be putting up much of a fight. Hi. Think that you're in combat range, but you know, being in combat range is probably the worst thing you could do. Gonna send more? Cute. The heads up. I don't know why it is super speeding. Hi. Hey. Boom. No more shield generators for you. Boom, boom. Hi. Honestly, you're not going to, get away. I'm doing more damage bumping into things because it is switching to a target lock system, and I'm not a fan. Bye.
Hostile ships defeated.
Ooh. Really, that didn't seem that impressive. Hey, let's go put some more everything together. Beam aboard and move. Now again, no idea why I showed all these corridors and all that when they weren't available. Like, don't get me wrong, this is really cool, but for what that is. Like, neat, it's an extra corridor, but I don't really need extra corridors. Actually, Ooh. Yeah, like, again, useful. Now, gonna leave these as just tiny little walkways. That's weird and I don't like that, but this first window is interesting. Glass fleet command room. That is important. Teleporter room is going to be important, but of course I don't have them. That would make things too easy. Industrial room. Solar extractor. The refiner. That is a useful room. Do that for now. And hello. Doing okay, so see if there's anything else I really need, but honestly, particularly worried as much as I am just kind of concerned about how to get this the way I want it. Where is it? Building out the storage rooms is probably going to be for the best. Yes, the Planetary Archive does have to come out if I want to do it. Yeah. If I'm putting the Planetary Archive back, I want. Question then becomes, where do I want to put it? And I feel like right there is great. Now let's go into the refiner. There is so much stuff here. Or I had a bunch more silica powder, but for now, we'll make 3 glass. Because it's quick. Bulkhead doors are cool, but honestly, areas with windows do kind of intrigue me, I guess, is the best term for it. Interior walls, not really a point to that right now. Laundry room, I do like the idea of connecting these with technology, and then how far out do they go? Double, so then come here, go, hey, I want glass, and I want glass, and now, not as bad. Granted, I could look into this, and then this, while putting wall there. The problem is, I don't like the way the wall looks. Ladder to go up a module, which, again, not particularly useful. Guess doing this better. But, you know, end caps, glass. Ooh. Wrong one. There we go. That's because I want the storage hold separated out a little bit. Make the whole thing kind of feel a little bit more personal. Okay. Toss that in storage, and that in storage. Now that everything's kind of opened up, should be able to start filling out some of this. One resonator and a whole bunch of housings. Okay, I need a silly amount of housings. Or hypercore is kind of cool. Upgrades. Kind of feeling like some of this stuff's useless. Expeditions, VD expeditions. Balanced. We only have one ship for now. Why didn't it ask for fuel though? Is what it is. Okay. That is one of the components needed. Okay, how many more? 3. Resonators are an interesting bunch. At least get one of the drive components up. Drive component up. Our scanner. Go from 50 to 62. Not really that impressive, but you know. Huh. Craft more. I just pushed a button for that, and now I can't remember what button I just pushed. Okay. Drop a hypercore in here, because it's necessary. We do need a bunch of quantum computers, that's gonna be a thing. Solar mirrors. How many do I need? 2, 3. Here, look at the housings. Let's see, we need 4, 9, 15. Okay. Okay. So apparently there's something I get stuck on there, which is frustrating in the maximum. You toss you in the exosuit. Okay. Boom. that can go there, and all of a sudden, 1,000 is not that bad. I do like that I can do that. That was not what I was expecting. Need a bunch of this should be enough. Oh, right, I forgot. Anything gets immediately sent over. It's odd, but fine. Okay. Helps if I put the actual material in. You know, unlike just sending it into nothing land. Okay, let's do this right again. And by right again, I mean right the second time. Definitely need the quantum computers, but that's for its own point. Okay, so we need 3 quantum computers just to get that running. I forgot I can do this.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay. Now, we just need to figure out which one is what. There we go. for now. Fine, that's fine. And honestly, our freighter has a 2100 jump range, so it is actually far exceeding standard jump capacity, which is nice. Boom. Boom.
Technology recharge.
Boom. Freighter warp. Prepare for battlefield. Also, apparently we are going to gangster drift our freighter. Come on, let me get there, cause if they have any ships worth hiring. Huh. Take a peek. That is a useful ship. Sure. But you are not quite as useful. Granted, you do help with some fuel costs. It is not the end-all solution we need. The trade specialist. Great. But can pick you up. At least for now. Unpin that. We do have to go to our settlement, so oh, that was convenient. Even if it wasn't quite intentional. Go! Okay. Let's go. I like that the color is shifted. And while I do have to talk to a bunch of them, first things first, check our trade modules. That would have been useful, but might have to be an individual trade. Hi.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay. Ignore that for now then, and just talk to the civilians. We do have to learn some more of their language. Friendship, restore. Is that their version of like healing? Travel. Illogical. That's probably good for contracts. We disagree. Something, everything but the value tray. It is only blank. We can. Or signal. Yes, teach me some words. Aggression, because that is what most of your statements are going to be made of. This mystery symbol. It's AM. I mean that. What? Friend. Cool. Friendship symbol. Despair. That's a very friendly symbol. Hey, can you teach me something about friendship? Yes, it is this magical thing called despair. Ancestor, yeah, I know you guys are very peculiar about your history, even though you are treated kind of like a matrix. Yes, add another suit upgrade. Got any weapon upgrades for me?
Product received.
Boltcaster is always worth it. Clip size plus shots per burst. Okay, so that can go, but swap that out because that increases our clip size and our shots per burst. Now we have a very large clip size. Really worried about that. Okay. Hi. There we go. Word planetary is going to be useful at some point. Reminds me. If I call this, will it let me pull it apart? Guess that's the right wing. particularly useful, so. Out. Summon this. Our ship might work, so let me see if you let me pull it apart. I get the feeling yes is gonna be a no. Oh, cannot break into parts. But it is valued. It is a Type C. That's Type C, but theoretically, for now, not worry about it. Go talk to our people. Really should look at fixing the pink base up. Okay. Cool. So we are infinite debt. We're ever so slightly losing money. Uh-oh. Wow, that has really increased the lag. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Yeah, no idea why I'm getting so much lag. Normally I don't get any while handling these guys. There must be something going on that the game is upset about.
Protection falling.
There. Why is there a walker here?
Shields down.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay.
Ground protection falling.
Okay, you are quite irritating. There we go. And not particularly fond of sentinels. Mind me. I could have swore I was upgrading a building, but now I don't know. Okay, I'll listen. Sure, why not? Okay, another construction site needs attention. Which one? There we go. Waiting upgrade. Okay, you have been now upgraded. So if I come over here, it's gonna take a little while, but we will eventually clear our debt. Nice. Quantum computer that I already am looking for more of. Of course, because why wouldn't it? Okay, you need to... Why not? You're an hour, so not completed in this time frame, but at least you're started. Yep. No decisions. I've had that happen a couple times where a decision came up immediately after. And room. Go here. Even if they don't have the part I need. Getting there will help out. Yes. Hello. You have anything worth trading?
Product received.
Or
Product received. Product received.
that for something. Oh, talk with the technician. Whoa. There we go. Had to literally run into them to make it work. Okay, that's getting very old very quickly. What do I need to make it? Antimatter. Quite literally, very simple to make. Those. Atlas has 3. But yeah, now that we've got that, let's go duplicate it, because it's not worth fighting it for it. Remind me.
Technology recharge.
Go for a bit. Let us drop. Where is it? There is a thing I need to drop. Oh, part. Obviously, we want to duplicate those, but what was the other thing we want to duplicate? Go. In here. I know it's supposed to be a quantum computer, but it's a fancy chip. crater. No. Okay. Technically speaking, all systems are nominal. Still need the Walker brain for that, but nothing. Fights. They are somewhere. Just have to check my inventory. That one. No, I have them. It says I have story of it. And that's just weird. Well, easy solution. Here and just go through each one of these until I see it. There it is. No idea where it's at, but there. Now, easily making more. Here we go. Grab more carbon.
Technology recharge.
Okay. That go for a bit. Here. There. Try and dock up simply because it has the higher jump range. Okay, that's really cool. Hi. My own ship. Cool. No clue how I feel about that then. Cute, the expedition is doing expedition things. Let's go here so that we can get in, get out. theme, and go. That just so that we everything, but come here. Prepare to move on. Easy enough. Let's handle with care because it is an Atlas area. Okay. Out this interface. Okay. Guess I have to leave. Okay. Are you gonna make me... There we go. Beam aboard the station. Okay. That's a way to do it. However, I am aware that Atlas words are done through these spheres. Now, ignore them. Be foolish. Yep. Hmm. Yep. That is relatively easy though, because if I'm not mistaken, it's only part of the equation for a lot of these. Boop. Okay, since warping about is apparently the standard, there. Theoretically, I could just jump to that. Huh. News station. One thing, let me take a peek here. The other thing is I want to use one of the settlement beacons and take a peek at a new settlement. Not because we are giving up on our current one, just because having multiple settlements gives me multiple places to work. Ooh, Dreadnought. Hi. Yeah, you're not going to be able to stop me.
Heavy missile inbound.
Cute, not really worried about it. Shoot torpedoes. Not particularly worried. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to... Fuel generator destroyed.
Pirate engines neutralized.
Yes. Now, let me see about...
Warning. Civilian shields depleted.
What is needed to...
Heavy missile inbound.
Okay. Okay, take out that. Take out that. And... take out that. And that. Now let's take a peek at taking out your other gun.
Hostile ships defeated. Hostile ships defeated. Units received.
Whoa. This is actually quite fun. Let's go remind them why being a pirate is not useful to you. We'll take your dreadnought. Only a Type C? Oh, come on. Like, it's not even worth it. That's... why bother? No. I will demand tribute then.
Units received.
That is a decent chunk of change. Maybe if you were S-Class, I would keep you, but if you were not, If I want to be a smart aleck, what I could have done was surrendered, border ship negotiation terms, yeah. Go take a peek at this guy. Well, we just saved you from being blown up by the Dreadnought. And we did it without blowing up the Dreadnought, so what are you willing to offer? Honestly, not impressed. You are also a rank C. Okay, why am I getting, like, hell's bells going off? Uh, Okay, easy enough. Let's just go here and that's an exosuit upgrade station. Not. There we go. Ooh, pilot frigates. I forgot about that. Hey guys. Rank C. But you are a combat class, so I will add you to the roster for now. C. Combat class. Now, here's the thing. They're not great. But I have more money than I have need. So having a bunch of pirate combat classes useful. Boarding specialist. There we go. Always at least one that's decent. Okay, let's see about some of these planets, see if we can get anything useful out of it. Holy queen. Okay, that's nothing. Did okay. Now I'm actually a bit annoyed with that. So go pick on another battleship.
Technology recharge.
Let's go into another room just in case. See, that would have really upset me if I only had the one and if I wasn't duping. Because it didn't give me a settlement. Like, oh, there's interference, and then nothing. Leave. Yeah, as much as it's gonna let me do. Here, and line it up as best we can. Two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, Gamer Kitty has decided to see what we're doing. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. I will leave a duplicate there if I have to. It is way more headache separating it than anything else. Okay, so there's just nothing. A lost blue moon. No idea what that's supposed to be.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
kind of nice having so many smaller ships. That was convenient, I guess. Again, not showing me a way to settlement, which is generally annoying. Ground. Area and touchdown.
Technology recharge.
Okay, wasn't expecting that. But if it works, it works. Hello, Artemis. Well, that's a problem. Go. Gunless World is not good.
Units received.
Oh, you look like an interesting creature. Glad you're upset. But hopefully that helps. Granted, you have absolutely gonna freak out a lot of people with what you look like. Okay, you freaked me out and I knew you were there. Wasn't expecting you to teleport behind me. You're also gigantic. Okay, who's leading it? Not particularly fond of that, so. In fact, you are industrial based. That's nice. Don't have a lot of you, so. More industry. Great. You are only industrial in an extreme sense. That's a little crazy, but hey. There we go. Teleport. Be about up an expedition. Right, we need more fleet command rooms because each room is individually assigned to a fleet. There, and theory, I'm going to have to this, this, move that one there. Okay. Take this here, this there, take this there, this over to that command room. We want to put all of our command rooms together. Now. There we go. Not perfect, but it works well enough. Boxed in, so it's not really that useful, but we do have 3 more command rooms. Fire gets to it. Yep. Industrial. Industrial. And now, technically speaking, most of my stuff is sweet. Teleport aboard because apparently there are things I can do. Patiently. Okay, not what I need. Delete. Put a trade thing. This may have an issue. Go this way, see if out. I get that it's not really damaged, so there's nothing to care, but I would have thought there'd be something.
Units received.
Yeah. Okay. Guess for now, then we'll call it quits. We have quite a bit of stuff we have accomplished. We have stuff we still want to accomplish. For the time being, it does behoove us to take a moment. So I will see you all in the next one. Alright, everyone. Take it easy.